Welcome back, my friends, to the BJJBrick Q&A show, where you send in your jiu-jitsu related questions and I answer them here for you on YouTube. Today we have a question about vitamins. Here it is from David. I'm looking for a good multivitamin to help my jiu-jitsu. I've heard about these, but I don't have much money to spend. Here are some examples of what I'm thinking about. Creatine, omega-3, vitamin D3, green foods, B vitamins, digestive enzymes, green tea extract. Thank you, David, very much for the question about vitamins and jiu-jitsu. I am definitely no expert with vitamins or nutrition or even supplements for that matter, but I've taken a few different ones in the past. I'm not on any now, and we'll talk about that in a second, but I do think the big thing with vitamins is that a lot of them aren't even necessary if you have a pretty balanced diet. So if every day you're eating the same exact things and there's no variety in it and those things aren't that great, yeah, you probably need some vitamins. But if you're having a pretty balanced diet with a lot of vegetables, a lot of things that grow, plants and things, you're probably doing all right as long as you're varying the diet. You mentioned omega-3. I think a fish oil pops into my head. Now that does help with like brain function, helps with healthy skin and heart. It also could help with joints. Joints, that could be one that could help jiu-jitsu. All those benefits are good. I've definitely taken fish oil. I just haven't been taking it regularly and never really gotten into that habit. And so, like with anything, if you find that it is helping you, go for it. That's a good one that I think most doctors would say would be an okay supplement or vitamin to take. Now, with changing of your diet to maybe support your healthier self and not have to take so many vitamins. Another thing you could do is just take a look at what's bad in your diet. So opposed to spending money, going to the store and buying a bunch of stuff that is going to be beneficial to your diet, you might look at it and say, what can I take out? And then maybe replace it with something else down the road. That would be a good thing. That's like a two-factor benefit for you. So if you take out going to McDonald's and you insert eating an apple or an orange or a carrot or something like that, well, that didn't just help you one category, they took out something bad, which is oftentimes our big problem, is the bad things. You're probably not suffering from any malnourishment or anything like that, so taking that out's really a big help as far as quality of life on and off the mat. And then adding something beneficial is another way to really bump that up. Now, I don't really think any vitamins or supplements are really going to help you do jiu-jitsu unless they're helping you get on the mat more often or stay on the mat a little longer. For myself, I haven't found anything that really does that. I really haven't looked that much. If I'm available to get on the mat, I do. My body hasn't been holding me back. I'm 37 years old and I haven't really found that I'm just getting beat up so badly that I need something to help me recover after that. But anybody at any age could be experiencing something like that. So that's a factor to consider. But the idea that you're going to go in there and be 10% stronger, or last, do a little better in a scramble or that sort of thing, those are good ideas. Like, they sound good, but in reality, that's not really helping your jiu-jitsu. Your jiu-jitsu is based on techniques and a technical aspect. Sure, David, you're grappling with some students who are physically probably getting the better of you. We've all had that experience before. And you just think, if I was a little bit stronger or a lot stronger, or if I didn't get tired towards the end of the roll, I would do better. And you sure would do better that particular roll. But the main thing of your jiu-jitsu is your technique. That's going to keep you from really getting tired. That's going to help you end the match a little quicker if that's what you're looking to do. So the idea that even if you're going to roll better today, if you did get 50% stronger, that's really helping your jiu-jitsu. That's helping you roll a little bit better today. But if you happen to lose that strength, that attribute, your jiu-jitsu is going to go back down to where it should be, or where the actual jiu-jitsu level that you're at. I mentioned strength. Same thing as flexibility. It's an attribute. It's a physical thing that can change. You could increase it or you could decrease it, and you may not always have control over that. So, in theory, you could probably find something that helps you gain flexibility. Is that the best thing for your jiu-jitsu? I don't think so. Would it help you temporarily? Sure. You could probably pull off some more flexible techniques with some sort of a flexible enhancing supplement or vitamin. But long term, the amount of time you spend on the mat working on the correct things, I think, is more important than your vitamins. Now, as far as nutrition goes, supplement-wise, protein is something that I have taken and I use sometimes to help fill out kind of my day. If I'm short a meal or if I'm in a bit of a hurry, don't have time to get the proper nutrition, a protein shake or a protein bar without too much sugar in it could be a good way to kind of support yourself off, while you're off the mat, to help you do a little better, help you have a more nutritional day before you get on the mat. But and that really, I don't know if that's going to be helping your jiu-jitsu. It's going to be helping you and your health. So you might look into having some protein supplements. Don't go anything too expensive, like you said. Money is a factor. But yeah, anything of these vitamins, it's a huge business. It's a huge marketing thing, and they're all going to promise that you're going to become some professional athlete and all this stuff. Really not what they're going to do for you. Focus on your technique. Focus on staying on the mat longer if you can. If you leave the mat just because it's time to leave, it's 8 o'clock and they're shutting the gym, a supplement that makes you stay longer and not be as tired really isn't going to help you. Or if you could train an extra day, if you normally have to take off a Wednesday because you train Thursday, and get to build your energy up for Thursday, suddenly you feel like you could go in an extra day. That will help your jiu-jitsu because you're getting more experience on the mat. Another thing that you might consider, something that might keep you healthy, as in not sick, keeping up with any sort of those vitamins with your immune system might be a good idea. Those generally aren't that expensive. And they're also not the ones you think of when you think of like athlete vitamins. But you miss a week or 2 weeks from the flu, and you shouldn't be going to jiu-jitsu if you're sick. You're going to get other people sick as well. But if you miss that time, that's a time when you're not only that you're not getting better, you make it a little bit worse. So it'd be nicer just to stay even, and a lot of people can through sickness, and you could in theory study a little bit off the mat and not lose anything, but just to keep going on the mats, to stay healthy, have any sort of vitamins might help you with that, and a good night's sleep and a healthy diet, and I think you're on the road to not spending a lot of money and also getting the most you can out of your time on the mats. David, I thank you for the question. I'm definitely not a vitamin expert. You could check out episode 28 of the BJJBrick podcast. We interviewed an expert about supplements and performance and that sort of thing, if that would be more towards your answer. But if you're not wanting to spend a bunch of money and you're wanting to get better, focusing on technique is a free way to do that. Getting a good night of sleep and a healthy, balanced diet really shouldn't cost you any more than what you're spending now on if you have an unbalanced diet and you're getting 6 hours of sleep a night. So those might be some free things you could do to help your health and your overall fitness. Definitely appreciate the question and the support, David. David sent this in through our Facebook fan page. Feel free to send me an email at bjjbrick@gmail.com if you have a question, or send us one on the Facebook page. That's fine as well. I look forward to answering more questions just like this on the BJJBrick Q&A show.